the spirit of play. We are gathered today. Let's have a blast. Laugh our troubles away. Wow. Starting out with a little thunder energy today. Welcome everybody to episode number 6. I don't have enough fingers. There we go. There's a finger right there. Episode number 6 of In the Spirit of Play. I often am looking for, not the usual and customary kind of ways to remind me to slow down, take a breath, notice what's about to happen, like a TV show. And then for a little extra effect, we can go like this. And that stops it. It's actually a percussion instrument. I love the thunder. So, hi everybody, I'm Jeanne Bassis, and I'm really happy to welcome you all because it feels like we've jumped into a new year here. We're in the midst of winter, lots of layers on, beautiful, wintry, cold days, and the world's a little crazy. The world's a little crazy. So how can we find more ways to bring in playfulness and lightness and joyfulness and laughter and exuberance and expressiveness and release and connection and community and all of these things that we need so badly in our world. So I want to have a little bit of a theme today, and we'll check in with my friends who are here in a moment. But the theme today is going to be do-overs. Okay? I don't always feel playful. I don't always feel like I'm handling things that great. But every moment of every day that I remember, I get to have a do-over. When I was a kid, growing up in New York City, we'd play whatever game it was, some tag game, Ring-a-Levio, something or other. And if somebody didn't like what was happening, or some imagination kind of game too, somebody didn't like what was happening, they'd say, do-over. And that meant everybody had to start the game all over again. You couldn't have some big argument, like, I don't think we should have a do-over, because it never flew. If somebody called a do-over, the deal was you started again. So for me, play means endless opportunities to keep starting again, being an imperfect human. Oh my God. So I'm going to sit down for a moment and join my friends here today. And hello, everybody.
Hi.
I would love you to introduce yourselves. And, we're entering the playscape together. We're entering the playground together here today. And I see you all came with your capes. Thank you, Melanie. You guys look fabulous. I really can't get over the color scheme. I'm not sure. I feel kind of boring compared to you all.
It's your fun sweater.
It is a really fun sweater. I love this. Is it a sweater? Is it a coat? Is it? What is it? Yeah. It only comes out when it gets really cold. Can we start on this end with a little howdy do to the world?
Howdy do. I am Eileen, and I came over the mountain and through the woods for a do-over. But today, I want to put love around yourself. I need to put love around myself in a cape. And I also subscribe to Bugs Bunny. There is no greater gift than the gift of laughter. Not maniacal laughter, but fun. So looking forward to playing today. Thank you, Jeanne, for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, that's great. My name's Ted. I actually am on CTSB once a month because these loves film us in our IWOW.
Yeah.
And I'm very regular there. So.
Inwards, outwards. I will.
Yeah.
Inwards, outwards, yes.
First Tuesday of the month.
Nice.
Is that enough or?
Yeah, you want to say anything else?
Well, I'll just tell you, my nephew is rebuilding a house. We were visiting there, and it was all mud, all construction, and I saw a wee little piece of like pink flesh coming out of the mud. And I said, is it okay? And I dug and I dug and I dug, and I pulled out a small doll like this. It was what a wreck. And I said, can I take her home? And I did. And so I have a little doll at home. It's a strawberry shortcake.
No way.
And I had to put product in her hair because it was like that.
Oh, wow.
So I like things like this.
Nice.
Welcome, Ted.
That doll got a do-over.
They got a do-over.
Doll do-over. Okay, well, I'm Jeannie. I told you guys that already. And also, just so grateful that CTSB opens up the studio for this show once a month. They air it for us, and then it goes out onto YouTube, and the whole world can see it. It's amazing.
That's so dear, really.
My name is Melanie, and I'm from Lee. And one of my favorite principles to live by is fun is not frivolous.
All right.
I love it.
Ah.
She has a tag.
And thank you, Jeannie, for inviting me to be on your show to
Yeah.
play. I love it.
Hi.
Welcome, Melanie. Yeah.
Welcome. I'm Christiana, and I love playing, but I want to be a better player because I want to teach my future baby boy how to play. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
nice to meet all of you.
And he has a name?
Elliot.
Elliot. Welcome, Elliot. Welcome, Christiana. Welcome,
Thank
Elliot.
you.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
Okay, so this is a first for the Spirit of Play. We got a baby and a baby brewing. Great, great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
0.5.
I'm hydrating. Let's stand up. If everybody's comfortable with that, yes? We're good? Okay, so I'm a really big fan of getting our bodies and our voices a little bit loosened up because the pressures of the world sometimes weigh heavy on us, you know? So I want to just start with a little wiggle shake kind of thing. Not a hard thing, but a little gentle wiggle shake which gets our synovial fluid flowing.
Whoa.
Do you all know about synovial fluid?
Ooh.
Well, as somebody I'm going to tell you that synovial
Wiggle with
fluid,
us.
keep things moving lightly and loosely and a little shakingly. Synovial fluid is in our joints. It's the lubrication we need to keep things from going.
We need the lube.
We need it. We need it. We need to have the oil change too. Yeah, exactly. So we're moving our bodies and we're just sort of being loose about it. But let's add some breath. And on the exhale, let a little sound out. See if you can bend your knees a little bit and keep things bouncy, not too like extreme, but gentle. Shake the hands, shake the shoulders, do a little shimmy if you want. Anybody remember the swim? You know?
Yeah.
Tai Chi.
A little Tai Chi, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's add some bigger sounds, and let's make them vowel sounds. Let's start with an A sound.
Oh.
Make your sound on the exhale. Breathe in. Maybe you can notice, is your body moving, or is your sound moving your body, or your body moving your sound? Pay attention to if it's at the same time or one after the other. Let's take another breath and do it one more. A. Let's try an E. Let's try an E. Breathe in. Now notice what your mouth does different on an E. I want to go deep. That little puppy. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. A, E, I. ba, roll 'em around, ba, ba.
Do the
Take
twist.
it, yeah. Let's come on, baby.
Kristen, shout.
Shake your
Or some-
Do a stretch in any way that feels good in your body. With some breath in and out. Wow, that was pretty cool. Okay, we're going to move from this warm up, okay, to a game. Okay, this game is called Sculpture. Or statue. I prefer sculpture.
Yep.
Sounds more artsy.
It does.
Fits with this crowd, right? And that crowd out there, yeah.
I know, I
Okay.
saw all the people out there doing some really fantastic movements. So.
See, well, that is the invitation for people who watch in the spirit of play to figure out ways to be more playful in your life. Not necessarily to do exactly what we're doing, but we don't even know what we were doing.
We don't know what
Get
we're doing.
off that
We should
couch.
say don't
Get
try.
off the couch and do something? Is that what you said? Get off the couch.
Yeah.
All right. So, here we go. I would like someone to volunteer to demo this with me.
Okay.
So rather than raising hands, this is a thing I have when I've worked with kids forever and ever and ever and ever. I don't have kids raise hands.
Oh,
Okay.
I will pick a different signal.
Oh.
So it's the same rules. So when you raise your hand, you're not supposed to go, hey, pick me, ooh, 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 pick me, Jeannie. Right? You're not supposed to do that.
No.
You're supposed to, right? So our signal has no sound. Okay? So there's a gazillion options, but let's just be really simple today. All right? Let's make this the signal. Does that sound okay? Everybody practice? Okay? So that's if you want to be the demo with
All
me.
right.
Who wants the demo? Christiana, come on over here. All right, so you're gonna. I think if you stand here, I think we're good. So yeah. So are you willing to be the clay, and I'll be the sculptor?
Sure.
Okay. So everybody's gonna take a breath while we do this and help the clay become a sculpture with your attention and your focus and your presence. So very gently, because some of us have body parts that don't move very far these days, you're just going to sort of position something. And then she's going to stay there. And you might do something else. And then you might... And we all breathe. And you hold it for a moment or three. And then you shake it off. Okay? All right? Okay, so you'll get the idea?
Thank you.
All right, so who wants to go next? Because I think rather than having everybody go at the same time, it's gonna help the energy. So since you were the clay being sculpted, would you like to be the sculptor this time? And who wants to do the signal? And Christiana, you can pick them. Who wants to be the sculptor?
Eileen.
Eileen is going to be the sculptor. All right?
No, I'm the clay.
Yes.
No, right. You're the clay. You're the sculptor.
Okay. If that's okay.
And we're all breathing, letting our knees soften.
Okay. And then. Yep. Both together. And then. There you go. Just a fun face. Just a fun little face. There we go. For the camera. And now shake it off.
And shake it off. Yeah, both rolls. Shake off both rolls you're in. So Eileen, obviously, now you're going to pick somebody doing the signal who wants to be the next
There we go.
sculptee. That's clay, right? So you'll be the sculptor and you'll be the clay. It's hard to remember what your role is sometimes, especially if I keep changing the name of it.
That's cute.
Sculptee.
Ready, clay?
Ready, Clay. All right. Hand on hip. Nice.
Ah.
Oh. Nice.
Ah.
Look at that statue.
Lovely.
Lovely sculpture.
All right, shake it off.
Right.
Oh, it's a spinning shot.
I I like this addition because with a sculpture as an art, you need to walk around it. And
Yes.
you just did that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the angles, all the view, the full viewage.
Thank you.
All right. So obviously, you're gonna do the
Obviously.
signal.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
Do the
yes,
signal.
do the
You
signal.
can't get pixel. You do the signal. There you go. Ah.
Freeze.
And I'm clay. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, right. Clay. Okay.
We're all breathing. That's our way to support, is to stay breathful and.
Nice.
At least he didn't put it in his nose.
Nice. Oh. Whoa. All right. There's the great Ted.
Ready to take
Statue
off.
of Ted that we built with lots of money and funds. No. Hey.
Yeah, the rotational sculpture. We like that. Beautiful.
So fun to do that.
Oh,
That's
Do
good.
that at home with somebody.
Yes.
I've never done
All right,
Even
so
your cat.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
It's fun.
We all just had experiences doing several different things. We did the warm-ups and we did that. We're going to do one more thing, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what we've been doing.
Okay.
All right? So hold those thoughts for sure. Okay, so my favorite thing about play is once you know how to do something, then you get to change it.
Mm.
You get to make it a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know, instead of duck, duck, goose, spaghetti, spaghetti, meatball. You know,
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, you like
Totally.
that. So here we had the sculpture game. Okay, one person was the sculptor and one person was the clay being sculpted. Now we're going to have one person be the sculptor and everybody be the sculpture.
The clay. Okay.
Yes, everybody be the clay. So do the signal if you would like to be the sculptor. Ted, you got it.
Look at
And by the way, you're a little outnumbered by us women today.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's because I didn't get to do it before. It's not
Right.
because
Right.
of any other reason.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Makes
Here we go. All right. So we're here. We're here.
Or your
Okay.
clay.
You
to-
two, dear
to create.
teacher, or no?
Yes, me too. We're all in it.
All right.
And just be aware of my shoulders.
Oh,
Don't do anything. Stand for my
Don't
shoulders.
be, yeah.
Stand on them.
Shoulder stand.
So we're all gonna breathe. We're all gonna breathe. Bend our knees a little bit. Shake a little bit if you need to, as he's getting ready to mold you, because then you might be frozen for a good 4 seconds. And you can, if you don't like where
Hear
we're
my
standing, you can move us too.
hello?
I like
I didn't say we had to be silent, but it feels like if we're laughing, we're like breaking the rule or something.
Right.
Or the clay.
Or the clay, you know. I think
clay doesn't talk.
clay doesn't laugh.
Clay
Clay doesn't
Clay
laugh.
has an itch. We don't know that clay might laugh at us.
Clay might laugh.
That might be when,
But we
when it breaks in the kennel. It's laughing at you.
I can't see exactly what's going on here. This is good. Are we good? Are we done?
Yeah.
Okay, should we hold it
Should we turn?
and rotate it
No, it's a circle.
as a circle?
As a circle.
Oh.
Like a
Let's have a seat.
All right.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We
So,
did good.
here's what we did. We started out, and I kind of said the theme was do-overs. But here's what I didn't say. There's so much about play, having a playful approach to life, not just doing something playful, but more like finding that place of, you know, kid-like enthusiasm, excitement,
Yeah.
right? That's it. Oh, I want to try that. Oh, I want to try that. Right? That level of yesness.
Yes.
And so
That's right.
So what we've been doing today is we just sort of did a little, we built one thing on top of another. We couldn't have started with that group sculpture, right? We had to build a little trust first. We had to get looser in our bodies and in our expression, our voices, and our bodies.
Right.
Yeah.
Synovial fluid activation.
Yeah. Synovial fluid. Synovial fluid. Shake. Oh boy, I gotta work on that synovial fluid or play with it. All right. So, the sequence that we did the warm-ups. Then we did the sculpture game in several ways. Observations take about a minute, not more. Let's start that way.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed just the playfulness and everyone being eager and open and trying new things and being like okay with the warm up. Like it's okay if we got loud. It's okay if we laughed even though we're clay. We talked about that a little bit and I enjoyed everyone working together as a team. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks.
All right.
What about
Thanks, Christiana. You want to go, Melanie?
I like being with people who are playful.
Yeah.
I like just being here with y'all. It's not something I usually do.
Right.
And just coming together
Out of the
with silly people to play is great. And that's not usually in my day. I'm around serious people all the time.
Most of us are.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of us are.
So I like to
That's true.
find people that are playful people.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I'm meeting y'all. Yeah.
All right.
It feels good to be around people that are playful.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love that.
Yeah.
Feels
Yeah.
good.
Wait, it's not your turn yet. It's my turn. Going around. All right. So you will have your turn. So I just want to say, I love following the energy of a group, and it feels to me like what happened here had sort of a life of its own. Like I started something, but I had no idea where we were going to go.
Right.
No idea. Particularly in the warm-ups is what I'm talking about, and I can't wait to watch this later and see what our sculpture looked like, because from my perspective I didn't really see the whole thing.
Right.
But anyway, Ted, your turn.
Yeah, when you said at the opening of this paragraph, you said, and then there's this thing where you say, I want to do it. I didn't interrupt because I'm trying to be you can interrupt out there. But, okay, so because the one time that I did it was like this, and sure it was because I didn't get to do that, but no, really, I really wanted to do it. And to do it with the whole group was mentally, I thought, going to be a challenge. Fun challenge. I knew it was going to be fun. Yeah. And then what I did was just creating this. Each one was interacting with another way, and then Melanie was interacting with you guys who are part of this. She's basically saying, "Look at us." Yeah.
Great.
Very fun.
Great.
Well, I am just loving that all I have to do is show up. Everywhere else in my life, bring this, do that, go to Starbucks, make a choice, blah, 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 blah. But, all I had to do was show up, and I was so sure I was going to get stuck in a pose that my body couldn't do. So, and my head wanted to, stay up here. Well, you can't do that. Your leg, your arm, you're this. But I didn't because of your energy and your joy, and I was able to stay in the moment. All I had to bring was myself, and that was enough, and that was beautiful.
Thank you. So for all of us, we're gonna just give ourselves like a hug kind of pat on the back thing, a hug pat on the back combo, and we're gonna take a moment and we're gonna shift gears. We're gonna get ready to do our little song.
You got it.
So this is an old song, a country song called Crawdad Ho, or the Crawdad song. And if you don't know, crawdad's a crayfish. You get a line, I get a pole, honey. Here we go. You get a line, I get a pole, honey. Yeah. You get a line, I get a pole, babe. You get a line, I get a pole. We'll go down and throw that hole, honey. Sugar baby mine. Pretty good, right? What you gonna do when the creek runs dry? What you gonna do when the creek runs What you gonna do when the crawdads fly, honey? What you gonna do when the crawdads fly, babe? What you gonna do when the crawdads die? Sit on the bank and begin to cry, honey, sugar baby mine. I heard the duck say to the drake, ain't no crawdads in this lake. I heard the duck say to the drake, hey honey. I heard the duck say to the drake, hey. I heard the duck say to the drake, there ain't no crawdads in this lake, honey, sugar baby mine. Get up, Dave, you slept too late. Last week the crawdad on your plate. Get up, Mom, baby, you slept too late, honey. Get up, baby, you slept too late, baby. Get up, baby, you slept too late. Last week the crawdad on your plate, honey, sugar baby mine. Okay, this shows you how old this song is. Sell my crawdads 3 for a dime. You sell yours as cheap as mine.
Wow.
Sell my crawdads 3 for a dime, honey. Sell my crawdads 3 for a dime, babe. Sell my crawdads 3 for a dime. You sell yours as half as mine, honey. Sugar baby mine. Tom Twister, along comes a man with a pack on his back, packing all the crawdads he can pack. Along comes a man with a pack on his back, honey. Along comes a man with a pack on his back, babe. Along comes a man with a pack on his back, packing all the crawdads he can pack, honey. Sugar baby mine. Okay, last verse, we're gonna repeat the first verse. You get a line, I get a pole. You get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole, babe. You get a line, and I get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey. Sugar baby mine. Thank you, CTSC. Let's have a blast. Laugh our troubles away. Laugh our troubles away. Laugh our troubles